up, everybody? It's your boy, the Know-It-All, coming with another episode of Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls. On this episode, it's a lot we're going to talk about, and we're going to have a little surprise for you later on in the show. But first off, there's a lot of games this weekend, as always. A lot of upsets, a lot of snooze fests. But, I think the best game this weekend, Ralph, wasn't an NFL game. Hands down, I think the most exciting game this weekend probably was the Colorado Baylor game. Mm-hmm. Colorado won in overtime, 38-31, behind the magnificent play by the potential number 2 pick in the draft by my Broncos, Travis Hunter.
No, number 1 pick. Shit. He might go with number 1 now.
The play he made at the end to stop my man from scoring and caused the fumble was great. But the throw to get the overtime by Shedeur Sanders probably was the play of the year so far. And the fact that the play prior, the receiver dropped an open play that would have been a surefire touchdown, and to have the balls to come back and go again to go for the touchdown, which they had to do, but that showed guts. To me, that showed he got that gusto to be a top 10 pick in the draft. So, Ralph, what you think about that Colorado Baylor game?
I think that was the best college football game so far. They played very well. Colorado
I concur on that, but I'll let you talk.
Colorado played very well. I got another game, but I'm gonna keep it quiet for now. But I think Shedeur played well. He's making a good case for probably being a first round draft pick. Now I know a lot of people probably gonna have him drafted later, but how you playing? I mean, you can't take away that man got a strong arm, and he's pretty accurate with it too. And Travis Hunter might mess around and be the number 1 pick, depending on who drafted the number 1. But I don't think he go no lower than 3. Like, right. That dude is offense and defense. And like you said, he made the biggest play of the game with stopping a man on the goal line, making him fumble. So, But, I mean, at the end of the day, Baylor, they were good, but not as good as I thought they would have been. I thought Baylor would have came up there and killed Colorado. But it also shows, too, that the one bad negative about that game is that Colorado offensive line and defensive line is still small.
Oh, that's the fact that they're competing with a lack of, I think, size. I would say that on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they just got hybrids. That's all they got, hybrid players on both sides.
And that's not going. They need meat and potatoes. Yeah, with this being Shedeur last year, hey, they can work on something for next year.
Yeah, if you don't get killed first.
For me, Shedeur showed he has the toughness to play at the next level. I've always thought he had the game, but he's showing he has toughness.
Yeah,
which is really what he gonna need in at the next level. But the game itself was great. Baylor was trying their best. They wanted to. Every team Colorado played wants to embarrass them. So the fact that they're able to get through the shenanigans and play a great game and to stay poised in a hostile situation. My pick for game of the week. Second game of the week, USC losing to Michigan. Gotta throw that in there just because the big fella loves USC. So if it was Notre Dame losing to Northern, he'd have did it too. So. Got to kick him when he down.
But you know what? Since he's saying that, the best game of the week, by far, James Madison going up there to kill UNC.
Hey, I don't care about UNC in football.
Don't matter. Hey, it's in school for basketball, but they all tied in together. Y'all gave James Madison.
What, it was 70 and 50?
70 and 50. $500K to come kill y'all in y'all own stadium. Hey, the highest scoring game ever.
That was a 2K game.
Boy. Yeah, man, LT, Julius Peppers, and them are probably about to go kill y'all. Y'all coach should be fired for that. That is horrible.
Drake May is having diarrhea right
now. Man. Everybody that went to UNC, that Jordan, all of them probably looking at the football team like, man,
take away their Jordan Brand.
They gonna lose their Jordan Brand contract for the rest of the year. Because, Jesus, boy, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
But, like we said, been a lot of games. So on top of that, coming from college now, let's go to the meat and potatoes, the NFL. We're going to start this off with the great game that happened at the time of the taping last night on Sunday night. KC was able to hold off against Atlanta. I think Atlanta put up a good fight. I think Atlanta is going to be a good team later on in the season.
Very good.
A lot of plays at the end. They left points on the board. It's a catch-22. I agree with being aggressive at the end, but you're playing the champs. Take the points, man. Both teams' defense was playing good. Take the points. And if you took the points, it could be another. If Drake London makes a catch, at the end, it's a different scenario.
Man, my USC boy can't catch worth of nothing sometimes.
The game itself was a good game. Kirk Cousins didn't have the prime time choke job that we used to have having. KC is playing like a champion. What I mean by a champion, they're not playing their best, but they doing what it takes to win. So I still watch KC.
They doing that with a lot of
injuries.
Man,
Travis Kelce looking like he's done.
Travis
Taylor
Kelce
Swift effect.
Told him off.
She done put the voodoo on him. I think he knows he's going to be on her next album. Because once they break up, she's going to write a double album about him.
He in TV shows now. He on that new FX show.
His attention is elsewhere.
He looks bad. He look like, instead of being the number 1 ranked tight end, he looked more like the number 20th ranked.
He looked like he's not interested no more.
Yeah, he like he's hung over from the Super Bowl.
And that can get you hurt.
Yeah. Because his numbers are trash. Oh.
But KC as a team, despite the injuries, I'm still impressed by them. They just keep on ticking. The new running back, even though they signed Kareem Hunt, he looked like he gonna get them.
Out there.
He looked like he gonna get them something. Rice is looking like a difference maker.
Worthy
by the end of the year, gonna be another difference maker. So and they still got the backup tight end
who actually
Kelce.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be Kelce's replacement. If you see Kelce just playing bad, I think he's gonna start getting the ball more.
Like likely with Baltimore.
Yeah, he's younger.
Yep.
Get the ball more, a little bit more dynamic because he is younger. But I mean, Kelce, you don't really need him right now anyway. I mean, you wait for the last 8-9 weeks, then I think Kelce will pick it back up going into the playoffs. He don't really need to do much right now, but it is concerning that he's playing so bad.
KC, your defense, I'm impressed with you guys because your defense has been the weak link for so many years, and now your defense, starting with the Super Bowl, has started to hold your team together. So the champs got a whole new look to them, and most teams when they win 2 in a row, when they go for the three-peat, they got the same team, which makes it hard for them to do it. And I think KC has reinvented themselves. Mm-hmm. So even though now they ain't got everything together, but they still winning, look out, AFC. That's all I got to say. Look out. All right, this week's game, NFL game, started off this week with a great game in my book. With a great game. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers, he turned back the hands of time, had a great game against New England. Big Lurch's team, by the fact. Put that on the big screen, Mike. Big Lurch team, the Patriots, they lost 24-3. Behind there, I'm going to give them credit. The Jets have a great defense. Aaron Rodgers made some great throws. But I'm not going to give him too much props because it's the Patriots, just like next week when the Jets play the Broncos. So I'm not going to give him too much credit for what he did, but he got the job done. And he beat the Patriots, which makes Rouse mad. So for me, it's a win-win. Hey, what else can I do? USC lost. The Patriots lost. Don't get no better. What's your take on the game, homie?
First and foremost, like I said, I hate Thursday night games. They are all trash. Don't matter who's playing on Thursday night, it never lives up. Unless it's the Thanksgiving games. Other than that, they are trash. Go to Saturday night NFL. The Patriots look like crap. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't have no expectations for them this year anyway. I mean, at least they let Drake May play, but he didn't even look like he wanted to play. He came on the field like, it is what it is and all. So, I mean, but they're young. I give Jerome Mayo some time. They'll be all right. We'll see.
Fuck all that. Don't nobody want to hear about that shit. We had a Broncos sighting, everybody. The Broncos won, baby. Everybody lost. The Bears lost. The Patriots lost. We got a Broncos. This is a Broncos episode. Sorry, Daddy. Fuck what they talking about. It's a Bronco week, baby. The Broncos, that's all we talking about. They came and they smacked Tampa Bay. Sorry, Trey. Y'all didn't give us the game. We spanked that ass like a Floyd Mayweather fight. Broncos Nation, stand up. It was a Bo Nix sighting, even though I don't like them. I don't like them at all, but I don't care. They won. That's all that matters. On to the next game.
Man, the Broncos suck. They probably gonna win another game in 6 weeks.
Don't matter. They won this week. Y'all didn't. Don't matter.
That's cool. We got to win before them, so it don't need matter.
But you didn't get one this week, homie.
That's fine. We got the same record.
I don't care about all that. I don't care about none of that.
Us, the Broncos, and them sorry Bears all got the same record.
Speaking of former Bear players, the next game we're going to talk about is the Steelers continuing on their winning ways behind Justin Fields. As they won again, they beat the Chargers. So I was impressed. I'm impressed with their defense. Yeah, I think Justin is getting coached. Like, I think every rookie quarterback should get coached. If they're going to play, don't lose the game for us. Let's ride our defense. Pause. Let's go with the defense. And just don't lose the game for us. So that philosophy is working for Pittsburgh until Justin Fields get up to speed and is winning for them. So what you think about that game?
I actually think Pittsburgh actually playing pretty well. Of course, their defense is leading them with everything, but Justin Fields actually ain't playing too bad. Like you said, he's not losing the game for him. He's actually managing the game. He's actually become a game manager right now. So he ain't doing nothing too bad. And he's still doing the same thing he's doing with the Bears. I mean, he makes some bad throws sometimes too, but he uses his feet a lot. And I think Mike Tomlin's doing a damn good job with him, with just coaching him on how to play the game and all that, which he should have got 3 or 4 years ago. But, you know, depends on, it's who you get drafted by, not who you end up with.
No doubt. So, like I say, 3-0 Pittsburgh, good job. You know what I'm saying? Proud, happy for you, Justin Fields. You look like you're getting comfortable in a new situation. Hey, everybody need a new situation, so ain't nothing I can really say about that. Exactly. One of the upsets, because it was a lot of upsets this weekend. Y'all fucked up my parlay. A lot of you games. But Broncos, y'all fucked up my parlay, but in a good way, fam.
Carolina.
We'll talk about that. Fuck Carolina. We ain't talking about no damn Carolina.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go to the Carolina game, because want to know why? Because I want to shout out Jose Rios. You're an idiot. Your team lost to the worst team in NFL in the last 7 years. You lost
and they got smacked.
And you got your ass kicked at that. Y'all were horrible. Horrible. Given you got Andy Dalton back there in Carolina now, it's different than having young fella back there.
Didn't he used to play for the Bears?
Sure did.
Thought so.
So, but that looked like the Andy Dalton from Cincinnati days. Yeah, Andy, he was making throws. He had passed to Adam Thielen down the post. That him and Adam Thielen both turned the hands of the game back on that one, because I don't think I've seen Thielen get a catch like that in at least 5 years.
Speaking of the Panthers, with them beating the Raiders, Panthers, your organization sucks, because I think you guys are doing my man a disjustice. But I think bringing in Andy Dalton will help in the long run. Will help the game slow down to my man. And maybe he does get traded and go to a new team and get to sit and watch and get some type of structure around him. Because Carolina's just...
I think he's too short, to be honest with you. So what is he Bryson about? What, 5'8"?
I believe, just like with the scouts, everybody was on this job for a reason. You get what I'm saying? I think he just got to the wrong team that didn't cater to his strengths. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no type of structure in Carolina.
No, they don't have it. But I mean, Carolina went backwards too. You traded all your talent away. Most of it came here. So I mean, your number one, come to Chicago. So I just think they need to get it. They're like, you know what? They remind me of the White Sox. Sad to say.
We're not going to talk about that.
Sad to say. They just trade all your talent away. You're going backwards instead of going forward. Their owner is just as bad as Reisendorf. Yeah, I said it.
We ain't going to talk
about my team.
We ain't going to talk about that. Speaking of another trash team right now, a team that's in disarray, Dolphins. Man, I feel sorry for you, but you got your teeth kicked in again. You know, you lost to the Seahawks 24-3. DK Metcalf is having a decent year so far. Shout out to you. You're on my fantasy team. He got another touchdown. But the Dolphins without Tua, man, just look lost.
You know what they should have did? They should have went out and got like an Andy Dalton. Because you knew Tua was a liability. You knew that he was going to get a concussion or get hurt at some point in time, and it happened the last few years. So they should have went out and got them a Joe Flacco or somebody, or Carson Wentz or somebody like them other teams got that you know they can run an offense. Instead, you went and got my man that played for, what was he, with Buffalo or somebody last year, or the Jets or something. I think he was with the Jets.
You talking about the Peter man?
Whatever dude last name, Skyler something, with him. He, like, you get him as your backup, and he just ain't. It don't look like he is gonna pan.
I really think like a lot of teams, but a lot of teams get into that mode where they gave him the money and they tried to put the trust in.
But you still got to get a good backup.
I get what you're saying.
Especially at quarterback is your main position. Your quarterback, you got a dynamic quarterback. Your quarterback go down. What happens to your team?
But how many teams really, honestly, got good backups?
Not a lot, but a lot of teams too ain't got quarterbacks that, I mean, you know, so the whole thing too it can almost be like it could be lightning in the bottle too, like how San Francisco got when they got Purdy. You had no idea what was going to happen with him. He just came in, game managing, and look what he turned into. So sometimes maybe, you know, your scouts get you a good person out the draft or get you somebody out for another team. Never know. So, but
I believe they gave him. I get what you're saying, but them giving him that money, they thought they put the pieces around him
still to help. Backup.
They didn't want, and a lot of teams don't want that problems of putting any type of competition behind that quarterback.
Man, that's the problem.
Hey man, you ain't gotta don't be like that, man. All right, y'all. Before we go even further, look who we had pop out of nowhere.
I'm back.
Mr. Rant Man himself, Rants for Ant. Everybody been asking about you. Before we get into your segment, which is way, way, way further in the show, what do you think about the Colorado Baylor game? Before we go any further,
Colorado Baylor game was a classic. I don't think Deion should be talking all that crap, but they definitely came back and won it in. It's definitely a classic for sure. Definitely sure. I was not expecting them to win that game. I'm just being completely honest with y'all. I was expecting them to win that game.
All right, now that we done talking about that, like I said, this is a Bronco episode, so we'll just get to the next game. Lions Cardinals, another game with two up and coming teams. You know, the Lions, we expect a little more out of them, but it was a good game. Marvin Harrison Jr. again, touchdown. Yeah. Detroit, just like Kansas City, did enough to win. Mm-hmm. So what you guys think, since you just getting there, what you think about the Lions cards?
I think the Cardinals is better than what we probably gave them credit for. They still in the dog fight with Detroit, because Detroit barely, you know what I'm saying, won that game. If you look at
Kyler is looking.
Yeah, he looking like the old Kyler. Yeah. With Cliff Kingsbury. So
what you think, Lurch?
I think the Cardinals, they actually surprised me. I thought they was actually gonna win the game. Detroit, I don't know. They've been up and down so far. They look like three different teams in 3 different weeks. So I don't know really what's going on with Detroit. Running game is different and everything's just, I don't know what's going on with them. But the Cardinals, they look good. Yeah. Like you said,
for sure.
Whatchamacallit's looking way better. He looked like how he did in his first couple years. So
it only take a couple seasons when they have an ACL. So I'm glad he coming back looking like himself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One of the upsets from this weekend, a few upsets that messed up a lot of people's parlays. The Giants Browns.
Yep.
Man.
It's an upset, but if you start to look at the big picture, late in the year, it might not look like a big upset because the Browns, once again, we have expectations for him, but Deshaun, I think he got too much on his plate with the other allegations and his father passing. I think it's just crumbling on him too bad. As hard as he's trying to fight through it, I think it's just a little bit too much for him. The Giants had a sighting. The long bright spot to Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors looked like a great pick for them.
Man.
I'm liking some of the players they got on the Giants. I like the defense. But like I say, Neighbors, now they need a running back, which they just got rid of. Now they need a running back. But what you think about the Giants upset of the Browns? Big Lurch.
I don't even think it was upset. I mean, the Browns are who they are. The Browns. Been like that for years. They gonna suffer though now that big fella got hurt too. So man, I don't like you said, Deshaun got a lot of stuff going on in his head and just dealing with all that press and all that. That's a lot to deal with. But on the flip side, New York looked good. I mean, Malik Neighbors turned out to be like a really good pick. I mean, I still think y'all was dumb for letting go Saquon, but hey, it is what it is. We saw Hard Knocks, so Daniel Jones, you still trash though. I'm not giving you credit. Like,
Sam Darnold will be their quarterback next
man, because you still a bum. I mean, Malik Neighbors is making you look good at the moment, but they definitely need a running game. But you know, you can get your running back in the draft, or maybe the running back they have now.
Boise State got a running back.
Yeah.
You
just keep running for 200 yards every Saturday, right?
And the kid from Michigan. Nice.
So we'll see. I mean, this is a rebuild year for them anyway, because I don't think Dave Jones will be their quarterback after this year anyway.
Sam Darnold will. What you think? Ant?
I could just sum the Giants up in one line is Brian Daboll. He's scheming up everything. He's scheming up to get Neighbors open. He's scheming up the offense. They got pieces up from defense that they didn't pay for in the offseason. It's really Brian Daboll. He's the reason why they even winning, and he the reason why Daniel Jones even look like a competent quarterback for now. So it's really Brian Daboll to me. I mean, I'm surprised that the Browns playing this bad. I know Deshaun got all that stuff going on, but this bad.
And they don't have a running. You know, they don't have no running.
And
game.
I seen Joe Flacco watching football yesterday, y'all. I forget what team. I seen them sitting on the bench for. Man, if they had Joe Flacco right down, they might be undefeated.
Yeah, Flacco. I forgot who he was backing up because I saw him. He showed them.
Yeah, they got more weapons now than they did a season ago. So
was it the Colts?
Yeah. Brian Daboll is the reason why the Giants win. That's all I got for that one.
So the next game we saw, it was a good game. It was close. Because to me, it was a good game because of the precedent the game one team was setting before this game. The Eagles beating the Saints. The fact the Saints been smacking folks first couple weeks of the season, and the Eagles that I'm still high on. But the addition of Saquon is proven to be better than even what I expected. Yesterday, he led them with about 170, probably rushing.
Something like that.
A couple touchdowns.
So we got physical.
So they wanted to play smash mouth, and Saquon is looking like a difference maker as they dealing with their injuries, and it's like, okay, our receivers getting hurt, boom, we got Saquon. Let's use what we paid for.
Yeah, basically.
So I was real impressed with the Eagles. I was real impressed with their defense. Of course, Vic Fangio gonna always have a good defense, but now he got the two young boys in the middle.
Yeah.
Their defense is, man, it was able to come through yesterday and shut the Saints down, and they've been so explosive so far this year. So, what you think about this game, Ralph?
This reminded me of one of them old school games back in December, late December games with the score. It was 3-0 at halftime. It was old turf. It's cold outside. The ground frozen. That's how that game started out with. It was 3-0. You don't really see games like that no more.
Nope.
And even with the score being 15-12 or something like that to finish, like it was an old school. We gonna run the ball down your throat. We gonna make you play some good defense. You're not gonna be able to throw the ball. And Carolina couldn't throw. Not Carolina. The Saints couldn't throw the ball. Like they shut down Shaheed the whole game. He didn't even have a catch yesterday. I mean, Chris Olave got what he got, but they look
nothing explosive.
like and Alvin Kamara didn't do nothing either. Like
They shut
it shut the
down.
whole offense down. I was surprised, but on the flip side, let's be real. Philly, y'all look like trash too, though. Like
With all them guys that y'all
you take Saquon out the equation, game
it's a different game.
horrible.
They're
But
missing
the key,
AJ
but
Brown.
the
But
key
you
is
still
we
got
said-
a lot of good players
but
without
the-
AJ though.
But the key we going but they got him.
Yeah, I mean he helped. I mean y'all they lost Dante Smith yesterday to
He
concussion.
got rocked.
So
Now tell me,
He
I'm
got
like 150
rocked.
pounds,
So
man.
He got
Devontae
rocked.
Smith got murdered. But I mean after that, I mean Jalen Hurts don't look.
Shit, he thought he was Batman after that.
They miss AJ Brown, man. AJ Brown is
But Jalen Hurts still don't look that great either though. Like his numbers have not been
it just seems
been
to me
off the charts.
AJ
But
Brown
people-
is straw that
But
started
people
drinking, man.
got expectations
It
for
was right.
Jalen Brown, like they want like Lamar Jackson numbers,
Cause they
and I don't think
weapons.
he's that type of player to put up these numbers. People want 300 yards, 100 yards rushing. I don't think he's that
Well,
type of dude,
just
man.
like
I
I
think
said,
I think he's the ultimate game manager. You know what I'm saying?
That's a love.
I think he's
I
the
don't know.
ultimate.
don't know, man.
I don't look at Jalen Hurts as a difference maker on the NFL level. I think he's good, but I think he's a great game
So I
manager.
got a good question for him. If you said game manager, Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy? Because I heard Ralph
I'm
say
taking Brock Purdy.
As a game manager,
no.
Or just a
Who would
quarterback.
you take?
I'm
Because he
taking-
called him a game manager. I don't think Jalen Hurts
I'm
a little
taking
better
Purdy.
game
I'm
manager.
gonna
Who would you
take Hurts.
take?
because I'm taking Purdy.
See, that's why I asked
But
it.
see-
it hurts.
I'm taking Purdy. Look at their receiving core right now.
It's not
The
as good.
49ers are hurt,
Yeah,
but he's still putting up numbers with his
Brock's still
arms.
making plays. Yeah,
He's still making plays. Even though they lost, like yesterday, I'm going to blame the defense with the 49ers losing. The way the Rams
they should
came
have lost that game. That's
and
that.
scored, about 14 in the last 6 minutes on the 49ers?
D-boy, I know you happy.
So, I
Oh,
would blame
yeah.
the defense on that. I think Purdy did what he's supposed to do.
he
with
did.
getting the win. I think he threw 3 to Jennings.
Yep.
He did
Jennings
his.
was killer.
Was like 21-3.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna put that on him. Next game we're gonna talk about, which is one of the games I enjoyed yesterday because it's a team that I have high expectations for, and I know Bear fans don't. Which every time they win, I know it hurts them. The Packers whooping the Titans in the Malik Willis Bowl is what I call it. Y'all gave up on Malik Willis when you didn't. Similar situation to Bryce Young. You're not giving them nothing, no type of structure. So you gave up on the guy, got another quarterback who's struggling as well and is doing some of the dumbest plays I've seen.
Will Favre. That's what we think he is.
Shit, Will Trubisky.
He's a great.
Will
He's a
Favre.
great.
I ain't
QB.
gonna call him Favre.
He is a great.
That-
But
that's what we look up to.
the
Yeah,
Packers
profile.
are doing what I expect them to do with the losing Jordan Love. They got Malik Willis being a game manager because he don't really know the system yet. Okay, don't lose the game for us. And this week, Tennessee with a stout run defense say Josh Jacobs ain't finna run for 150 on us. So they shut that down and force Malik Willis into making some difficult decisions, and they was coming out quick,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
hitting the Titans.
Yep.
So me personally, I was real impressed. I've always been impressed with Green Bay defense. 8 sacks on Will Levis, so it got to the point where Green Bay took their heart in my book, even the defense.
Yeah.
The defense was like, man, we stopping them, and then you doing this. Hey man, we'll see y'all next week, John.
Malik Willis.
I think Green Bay took their heart, so I was impressed by the game.
Nice, man.
I was impressed by the defense. I'm impressed with Malik Willis. Salute that you was the bigger man. You didn't even talk bad about the team. You've been giving them praise and was and didn't say nothing bad. You're a better man than me. Because I'd have got off that field, I'd have been clowning everybody. I'd have clowned everybody after we won. But that's why I ain't in the league now. Because I would have been petty. I would have been petty. But since I know you're the ultimate Bear fan, and so I know to see the Packers win really stings you. So, saying that, What's your opinion, my friend?
I hate the Packers with all my heart, but I got to give respect to Malik Willis. He went out there and balled out. They shut down the run, made some quick throws to the Packers' young receivers, and they won the game. He even had a nice run down the sideline. I think he scored a touchdown on that run. I am very surprised. Titans, that's what you get. That's what you get for giving up on Malik Willis and send him on the bench behind Will Levis. And now y'all got a quarterback throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. That's what y'all get. So that's all I got. That's all I got, man.
For now.
That's
Right,
all
for
I
now.
got for now, man.
So what's your take, Big Bro?
I'm not surprised. Green Bay did what they supposed to do. The Titans suck. Like, I mean, I'm not giving Malik Willis all that credit yet. Like, you ain't doing nothing but
I would have thought they would have
You
won
know
the
what?
game.
I'm not gonna say the Titans suck
They do.
because
Will Levis is horrible.
they could have beat the Bears.
They should have beat the Bears. Not could. They should
You
have.
know what I'm saying?
They
So
gave that game
I
away.
think they got
Will
pieces.
Levis.
I think they're being held back by their quarterback.
Yeah, that's why they suck.
They need to play Mason Rudolph.
That's why they suck.
No.
But let's be honest
Will
too.
Levis?
Jordan Love was gonna play in this game almost too.
Yeah.
He did. If y'all saw him in pregame, that dude was out there looked like he didn't even miss the
But
game.
I like what the
But
Packers are doing.
He's playing
There's
next week.
Another team with a trying to force the
Force them
issue.
to play.
Who they play next week?
Don't matter. I think he playing next week.
I sit him one more week.
I think he gonna play because he looked good in the pregame.
You know what? I'll sit them one more week because then they go to London the next week. They go to London the first week of
Another crappy surface that
It
you got
depends.
to
Yeah,
play on and
but see
risk
that. Yeah,
injury.
you playing on the soccer field though. That's
Again,
the one thing that's
I hate
bad.
this, Jimmy.
Playing on the
This is
soccer
trash.
fields,
NFL
and that's how you got hurt last time, right? It was
Yeah.
on that soccer field.
Yeah.
So
that
football.
London is different than
it's still a soccer field. It's not made
London
for
different
baseball. I mean,
because
for
they
football.
get a football game every year.
True.
So I think they treat
Hopefully-
their situation better.
Hopefully, ain't got the ground cool the Bears got.
But I
Okay.
tell you one thing. Hold on.
Okay.
I tell you one thing. Did y'all see the sighting Sunday? Like the bat signal?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the Derrick Henry sighting?
Yeah, I seen that.
Man,
Ooh,
in
my
Dallas,
dog.
Yeah,
in
he
Dallas,
was
they
rushing.
had man
My
in
dog.
Dallas, they had the Derrick Henry bat signal out.
My dog.
And as we predicted on last week's show, me and Ralph, that I'm glad you guys listened, Baltimore. You guys did exactly what me and Big Ralph said. You used
Yeah,
that
thoroughbred.
new toy you had, and you gave it to Dallas. Pause. The stiff arm.
Oh,
He did on my man 21. Player of the year. Player of the year.
Ooh, my
So
God.
far.
Player of the year. He made you. That was a business decision that you shouldn't have did, homie. You shouldn't have did.
Should have did like you did when you let him score. Just let him go.
He was just
You should
carrying
have
the
did a
Cowboy defense the
Matador.
whole
You should have did a
game.
Matador. So Baltimore, I was impressed by your game plan. Dallas, you guys are struggling. Y'all arguing. Michael Parsons, you always talking. You acting like Aaron Rodgers a little bit because you want to throw people under the bus, but you catching yourself. You know, so
Go sack Lamar Jackson because he ran away from you a couple
right.
times. Go sack
So
Lamar Jackson.
But he
you
need
know
to
what
get
I'm
it
saying?
together. He throwing the whole defense under
He
the
throwing the
bus,
whole
man.
defense under the bus, and you ain't stepping up yourself, homie.
Probably not another contract. Low key.
You need to shut up and
Just
play
play.
ball.
I mean, all right.
Just play.
You know how
So,
they are.
Baltimore-
Old school, just play.
Baltimore,
let your play
salute.
talk for it.
Salute Baltimore on what you did, and you finally took your toy out and used it. So for me, salute. What you think, Big Ralph? Because I know that's your boy.
About time y'all gave my boy the ball, man. That dude killed. That's what you got him there for, man. Gave him the ball. He showed out in Dallas. And he actually showed Dallas too. And I think they gave him the ball out too because Dallas should have signed him because he bought the crib and all that down there. So I knew he was going to have a big game against them. If anybody else, against them and against the Titans, if they play the Titans this year, then he's going to have good games against them because you want to stick it to him. So, and that's exactly what we did to Dallas. Pause, yeah, for the most part. But for the most part, he played very well. On the flip side, Baltimore, your defense in the fourth quarter was horrible. Like
Man.
y'all almost gave the game away.
Man.
Like y'all was about another 2 minutes away from giving that game completely away.
Y'all went in snooze mode.
And-
Y'all should have been on kill.
Man,
gave
y'all,
Dak-
it was
gave
like
Dak
it's-
some hope.
y'all. They scored what 21 points in the first half, I think.
Yeah,
if I
and
remember.
they scored that touchdown
And then they
in
scored
the
a
third
touchdown in the
quarter.
third quarter, and
Again,
after
third
that, it's
quarter
like y'all didn't care nothing else about it.
28-6, right?
In Dallas, I don't really. CeeDee Lamb. I mean, you got your money, but now it's like your play went from here to straight down real
he
quick.
didn't play in the preseason.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like,
get mad at Dak and you drop that 4th and 3 pass,
and then you
right
fumbled the ball
on,
on a slant that you probably was gonna score on. Like, come on, bro, you got to do better.
They went to Turbin for them 2 touchdowns. You know, he like an XFL player. He made the
He
football
came from
last
XFL.
year. He's caught them 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Dak had to go the ball with somebody.
You got to do better, man.
Dak, I like what you said, Dak, when you was going to the locker room.
Y'all you saw that?
Don't jump off the bandwagon yet. I like the fight you got in you, man. You ain't gonna amount to nothing this year, but I like the fight. I like the fight you.
I like
How
that.
you go big
I like the fight you.
I mean, but it don't matter if they're going good or they doing bad. Dak always
stay
there.
with
He
your
always
squad.
level-headed
Yeah.
with it.
Good
And
way to
that's
stay
why I
with
like
your
that.
squad.
He,
Good way
no
to
matter
stay
what's
with your
going
squad.
on, he always gonna be with his squad
Mike
regardless.
Zimmer need to do something
I
about that
like
defense.
I like that in you, Zach.
Do something about that
Yeah,
defense.
but y'all got some problems.
You got problems, just like another team we had. But as you see, we got Ant here. You guys have been looking for my boy. He been missing in action. He take care of some business. We'll talk about that at a later time. But for right now, for all y'all that been wanting, here it is. Rants with Ant.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another segment with Rants with Ant. Unfortunately, I have bad news for everybody. The Bears have lost this past Sunday, 20-16 to the Colts. It was a relatively close defensive game. You know, I know fans are not excited about the performance you've seen from Caleb, but I like what I saw from our rookie quarterback. I don't like that he threw the ball 52 times, but hey, he made some progress on some throws. Y'all saw Rome get out there. He had 3 big catches. I think Rome had like 5 catches, maybe like over 110 yards. This is the thing. It's the fact that they lost, but this is a rookie quarterback. Look at the camera. Eric, I'm talking to you. This is a rookie quarterback. Now, I don't agree with the Bears throwing the ball 52 times. That's crazy. I saw my man interview after the game. He said, man, I threw the ball 52 times? Yeah. That's malpractice for a rookie quarterback. The game ain't 28-35 and it's a 2-minute drive. You can see the attempts get up there, but 52 times in a 20-16 game is insane. The offensive line is trash. Defense, y'all gotta be the best defense in the NFL. If not the best defense in the NFL, gotta be top 5. The punter, he kicked the ball so much his legs started hurting. He kicked the ball so much. This is a rookie quarterback. I want everybody out there, you gotta have some patience. Caleb looks better throwing the ball in the pocket than the other quarterback in Pittsburgh has ever looked. Ever. Y'all ain't never seen Justin Fields throw for 300 yards. Y'all only see him do it one time in 3 years. I don't care if he had no weapons, no line. Y'all saw that one time in 3 years. This boy did it in 3 weeks. Y'all have to be patient, Bears fans. Relax. The season just started. You got a rookie quarterback. We got receivers, running backs. Now, the offensive line is trash. For the offensive line being trash, you have to have the offensive coordinator kind of scheme some things up to help out the quarterback and the rest of the position players, running backs and tight ends, everything. This is bad. Y'all are ungrateful Bears fans. All of y'all that's not with Caleb, y'all are all ungrateful. Oh, Justin Fields 3-0. Newsflash, the Steelers are better than the Bears. The whole entire organization. I'm a Bears fan, I'm telling y'all that. This is crazy. All this Caleb slander. Y'all act like the boy supposed to come out and be Patrick Mahomes after 3 weeks. He's a rookie quarterback. Y'all need to have some patience. This boy didn't throw. I think Caleb yesterday had the first 300-yard passing game of the season out of all the quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Dak, everybody. And all I'm hearing is, he's trash. Get your boy out of here. Yeah, yes. The turnovers was terrible. The 2 interceptions was terrible. Strip sacker. The offensive line is terrible. There's no way my rookie quarterback should have been throwing 52 passes. I think all you Bears fans are overreacting. Is 1-2. To be honest, we really should be 2-1. Everybody needs to calm down. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Eric, I'm talking to you. Pump the brakes. Oh, the whole team is trash. No. The offensive line is trash. Not the team. The offensive line is trash. And y'all, all these people in the comments, y'all keep bringing up this Justin Fields. Justin Fields plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are a better team and a better ran organization. That's the only reason why he look good. He will never throw for 300 yards in Pittsburgh, period. That's why Sierra Boyfriend on the sideline sitting there waiting for him. Look, this is a rookie quarterback. Everybody needs to calm down. The season not over. The season is not over. Now, the offensive line is trash. Now, I get y'all that. The offensive line is trash. I mean, a speed out on fourth down was nasty work. But outside of that, I like everything that I seen Sunday from Caleb. I don't like the interceptions, but it's a rookie quarterback. Every rookie quarterback throws interceptions. And I like the progress through his first couple touchdowns. He threw for over 300 yards. The Bears didn't really have a chance at the end of that turnover, but I need everybody to have some patience and relax. And that's where Rants Man, and I'll see you guys next week. Go Bears! Sir, are you angry or mad? I'm upset, but I'm not mad. I'm upset, but I'm not mad. And that's Rants with Ant. And I'll see you guys soon.
Well, as you can see, after the Rants with Ant, man, this season is becoming very interesting. My fantasy football players, I don't know about y'all, I got my ass kicked in damn near all my leagues.
Me too.
I did beat Ralph in the league. I did beat Ralph, so that's a good plus.
I want to talk about fantasy, man.
Fantasy's been trash so far for me this year.
So on that note, hey, thank y'all for watching us again. Catch us. We didn't go live this week. So JB, the rest of you guys who was looking for us on live, we didn't go live this week. We did a little something different because our boy came back. But check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Catch us up on everything. We'll put it at the bottom what you can catch us on. Like I say, thanks to everybody at Ultimate Gaming Experience, Trip, Jada, the whole crew. Come check them out in Orland Park, Illinois. Come check them out. Have your games here, your kids party, your dope party, your backgammon party, your Jenga party, whatever type of party you want to have, you can do it out there. Spades party. All y'all who think y'all know how to play spades, but y'all don't, have a spades competition up here. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the ones on TV looking, talking about some spades. Yeah, I'm talking to your no playing ass. Yeah, you can do something up here. So on that note, check y'all out on the next show. Thanks for tuning in. Holla at you next week.
Shout out to the Cubs. Y'all got eliminated. Pow!
Here you go. Oh, hey, oh wow. I got the worst team in
Couldn't wait for that shit. I couldn't wait.
The history.
Shout out to the Cubs. Y'all got eliminated. Pow!
What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Know-It-All. As you see, I'm with Big Lurch this week. We got to do that over.
Had to clear off my suit, then it died.
This motherfucker leaned over and almost fell.
Cleared off my suit, like, no, my suit ain't shit.
Oh, you got to put that at the end as a blooper reel.